Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Oz Travelogue with Robin and Peter. Today we're at Braeside Park, absolutely magnificent day. We've got this awesome mural behind us, so we thought we'd show you that first. But this episode is a pretty special one to us, mainly because our bikes are now
6 years old.
6 years. We've had these bikes 6 years. So in this video we're going to do a little bit of a rundown of what we do with the bikes, how we store them in our vehicles, where we travel to.
Where we go, yep. And also letting you know too that any information or support that we get from any of the manufacturers or sellers, we are not being paid for. This is purely us wanting to appreciate their input and their help.
Their efforts. We do deal with the Electric Bike Superstore because they only sell electric bikes. They don't sell anything else but electric bikes, electric scooters and that sort of thing. So, and again, we're not being paid to promote them, but we've had a great experience, so we'd like to pass that experience on to you guys. So what we shall do now is go for a little bit of a ride around Braeside Park and maybe show you some of the things in this great park. If you're enjoying what we're doing, please contemplate on subscribing and
liking, hopefully.
Yeah, and we'll try and make a few more of these videos, but stay tuned because we've got some really great stuff coming up.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, as we said, the bikes are 6 years old and we're going to probably belt on about that for a little while. But one thing I was going to talk to you about is the batteries. The batteries are 6 years old. They are showing signs of failing a little bit, but they're still pretty good. We're still getting at least 30 k's.
At least, yeah.
At least 30 k's out of the batteries, which is good. But a little secret that I'd like to share with you about batteries, especially lithium-ion batteries, is that they like to be stored in a fully charged state. So even if you go for a short ride, bring them back up to their full charge. And if you're not riding for a period of time, like a month or two, just whack them on the charger and make sure that they're fully charged. Do not leave the chargers on 24/7 or overnight and all that sort of thing, because things can go wrong. We haven't had anything go wrong, and we haven't heard of anything going wrong with the bikes that we've purchased.
No.
Some of the cheaper ones that you might buy on eBay, you might have a problem with down the track. So again, we're sort of saying buy from a reputable dealer rather than buying online, and it's always better to try these bikes well before you buy them. Another thing too is there's a lot of different types of bikes out there. There's these folding bikes that we have that suit our needs. There are also folding bikes. They've got the mountain bikes, and they've also got step-through bikes so that you can actually step through, much the same as these bikes. You can actually step through them. There's a wide variety, so that's why we're saying always go to someone that's got a full range of electric bikes. People that sell electric bikes and ordinary bikes really don't understand the electric bikes as much. So all we're saying is be careful out there, always try the bikes out before you actually buy them.
Because you might go in with an idea that you want a particular bike, like a mountain bike, and then you might find you might be better off with a bit more of a hybrid, or I'm not sure of all the different ones. Or you might think, no, I want a cruisy one, or you want one like ours that can go anywhere.
But look, just because we've got these bikes, we're not saying, oh, go out and buy these bikes, they're the best in the world. It's like saying, oh, I've got the best caravan in the world. But there are so many different varieties of bikes, caravans, cars, all that sort of thing. The best thing you can do is make an educated decision of what you're going to buy. So it doesn't matter what you're buying, electric bikes, cars, caravans, have a look, see what all your options are, and then make that educated decision. Yep. That's the best thing we can give you. But again, with the electric bikes and the batteries, always charge them in a well ventilated area. Don't leave them on 24 hours a day. No. And if you are going to store your bike for a period of time, take the battery out of the bike, store that somewhere else, and always, well, it doesn't matter what sort of device you have, with the lithium-ion batteries, just remember they like to be stored in a fully charged state, and that way they'll last for a long period of time.
Yep.
As these have, 6 years.
Yep. Yep.
Now that's not bad.
Yep.
Not bad.
Exactly right.
I'm happy with that.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what else Braeside Park has to offer.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's time for Robin and I to have a little bit of a rest because, you know, we are the old grey nomads.
Hey, yeah, I know, it's true.
So what I've done is I've prepared a little video I hope you'll enjoy. It's of us, or of me, putting the, or taking the bikes out of the four-wheel drive and assembling them and show you how simple and easy it is. I did show you only about how to put it in and out of the Land Cruiser.
Yep.
However, we do and have stored them in the caravan as well.
Yep. Yep.
So we might do another video of that later on down the track, but for now, I think this one will entertain you a little bit.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
By the way, I was the photographer.
Yes, yeah, Robin did an excellent job. So enough of us talking, we'll show you that video right now. So here it is. Well, while we're at Braeside Park, we thought we'd show you some of the waterways here. I'm not sure whether you can see, but there's a pelican just sitting out there on a log.
Swan next to it. And in the water.
Yeah, it certainly is an interesting little place, isn't it?
Yeah, got lots of nice little spots.
So it looks like they've actually just mowed this track.
Yeah,
so
they keep it under control.
now we always keep our bikes in pristine condition, or as best we can. Now, just as a little tip, I've actually written 20 psi, which just reminds me of the tyre pressure, because, you know, as you get old, you don't always remember everything, do you? Nice lot of old farm machinery around. Such a nice day, there's a lot of people around, which is good. All right, now we're sharing all the intimate stuff with you guys.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
Now, how do we actually get into electric bikes, Robin?
Oh gosh, it was a while back, obviously over 6 years ago, probably 6.5.
Yep.
I needed a new seat for my normal push bike. So I thought, I'll just ride down to there's a bike shop sort of down, K1.5 away or something.
Yeah.
So I just sort of rode down through the factory area around, got my seat, was on my way back, and then there was this factory that they had some bikes out, these electric bikes, and I sort of just stopped, just have a look and see what people were looking at and all that. And I think it was Gordon said, do you want to go for a ride on one? And I'm like, oh, okay. And he said, yeah, just ride down the road. It was a weekend, so there were no factories operating. Just ride down there, and there's a big car park down one of the factories, and have a little ride around there. And I did.
So that's where you got hooked?
And that's where... that's where, yes, I first had a go, and then I came back and told Peter, and didn't do much about it. I kept saying, I should go for a little look and get one of these bikes.
So that's when we decided to sort of check out a little bit further. We ended up going down to the electric bike superstore, and look, honestly, we didn't know what the hell we were going to get, did we?
No.
We had no clue.
No, we just knew we wanted to get something folding so that we could fit it in the
back of the four-wheel drive.
Yeah, in the four-wheel drive, and then ultimately when we bought the caravan, we wanted to make sure it would fit inside the caravan as well. Yeah.
So we're not really big fans of having bikes on the back of caravans and things like that. We have been in a few instances where we've seen them on the side of the road and things like that, especially when you go over some bumpy tracks. But anyway, we won't go into that. Everybody does things their own way.
Yep.
That's the important thing.
Yep.
It's whatever you decide on, that's what's going to be right for you. So we ended up going to the electric bike superstore where we met James again.
James and Gordon.
And Gordon, yep. And Gordon is certainly a character. One word to describe Gordon would be totally epic. No, he's a really good guy. Yeah. They really know their electric bikes. And that's all they sell is electric bikes. Yeah. And so we took, I think we took about 3 or 4 of them for a ride.
Yep. Yep.
And then we decided on the ones we decided on, and I don't think we've really looked back since, have we?
No, had so much fun.
Yeah, so I guess one thing we'll say about the electric bike superstore is that, as I said, oh sorry, something's biting me here. Yeah, they sell only electric bikes, and they've got a great range.
Oh wow, yeah. They've just moved again, haven't they?
Yeah. We'll put the address in the video. I can't remember where it is now, but we'll check it out for you. We'll give you their latest address.
Yep.
But yeah, look, we had so much fun, and I think even over the years we've sort of bumped into Gordy a few times, and honestly we've just had so much fun with those guys.
Yeah.
And look, I guess they've become friends. So, and I guess you're going to support people that are really into the bike riding scene.
Well, Gordy does a lot of his own videos. He takes bikes out for a ride and films himself riding them in different places, doesn't he?
Look, every time I see one of Gordy's videos, I tend to crack up. It's just...
And what does he call him? He's one...
Axis of Epic.
Axis of Epic.
Yeah, and truly is. The guy is epic. So look, I'd say go down and have a talk to them down there. And just remember, they don't service other bikes. They'll only service the bikes that they sell, because the trouble is there's been so much stuff that's coming in from overseas, and a lot of them is being sold online, whereas you don't even get the chance to ride them or test them out. And then people end up with problems, and look,
and there's
honestly,
nowhere to service them.
I think, look, if you do have any problems with the bikes that we've got through Electric Bike Superstore, it's always been fixed up quickly, and they offer a free service on the bike for the first service.
Yep.
And look, if you've got any problems, they really look after you, whereas some of the other bike stores, once you've actually bought something, you're just another number that's walked in, bought a bike and walked out again. So look, I'm not going to bang on about this much longer. It's just that, as I said, when you sort of find someone that is so passionate about bike riding and so passionate about electric bikes and what people want, I mean, it's so easy to sort of say, hey, go there, go and check them out.
Yeah.
But as I said to you earlier on, there's a lot of different styles of bikes. What we have may not suit you, and
that's right.
What you choose might not suit us. But what we try and do is we've got the fat tired bikes, which we've only gone through one set of tyres, haven't we, over the period?
Yeah.
Which means that they last quite a long time.
Yep.
And it's giving us the opportunity to go to a lot of different places where we'd never been before. So
exactly.
we get to go further, we get to see more, and we get to do more. And that's really what we're on about, isn't it?
And and just reminding you, by us talking about this, we are not being sponsored, paid for, money, anything from them. We're just giving them a plug because they are good.
We're just YouTube enthusiasts. So we're going to go back on for another bike ride and see what other mischief we can get up to on this wonderful day at Braeside Park.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, how come you've stopped?
Have a look ahead.
Oh no.
It's trees come down across our path that we like.
Yeah, we usually travel across this one, but looks like it's a no-go. Oh, wait a second. Well, where there's a will, there's a way. Let's see Robin come through that. She's struggling. Hey, you did it. Well done. Well done.
I sort of, got a little crash into the... Not crashed, sorry. Lost my footing.
Did you lose your footing, did you?
I did, and then I couldn't get it going round under there. Looks like that's been down for a while then, because they made a little track past it.
Yeah,
I'm surprised because it's wrecked the fence.
Yeah, the electric fence is damaged as well. Oh well, as I said, it's always different every time you come here.
Yes.
Well, we're almost coming to the end of this video, but before we do go, what I will say is that the e-bikes that we've got, as we said, they're 6 years old, not available anymore. Or this,
not particular model, yes.
This particular model. It has been updated. So what I'm going to do is at the end of this video, I'll show you the specifications of the newer bikes.
Newer ones, yep.
So I hope that does sort of go some way to help you in what you're doing. But just remember, what suits us may not suit you. So make your own decisions and just get out there and enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride.
So if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll try and make some more, maybe better videos.
Oh, what?
Maybe.
They're good.
If you do subscribe, what I might try and do is have a talk to Gordy and the boys and to see whether we can borrow some other type of electric bikes, and we'll do some videos on those. Okay, all right. Do you think they might be agreeants? Oh, I hope he doesn't see this video, otherwise we're in a lot of trouble. Anyway, on behalf of Robin and Peter, Oz Travelog, thank you again for watching, and I hope you come on more of our adventures together. Thanks again. Cheers. Bye guys.